Today we're going to be discussing the best games to play on both the Xbox Series S and X right now. Let's get into it. Welcome back, guys, to another Major Ben gaming video. I do hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day as always. Today we are going to be discussing the incredible games that you can play right now on your brand new Series X or S. These are games that are either new for those consoles or have been enhanced in some way or another, like boosted frame rates or boosted resolution. But the point is that even if you have played these games before, these will be awesome new experiences for you on the brand new hardware with the boosted enhanced games. But anyway, let me stop explaining and just waffling on. Let's get into this video and actually talk about the games that are on this list. So to start off, we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So we all know this is a launch title for the Xbox Series X and S, but the point here is that this has been enhanced already for both those consoles. I have played this game all the way through now, and I must say, graphically, this game on Series X is just phenomenal. So if you have played this game on your base Xbox One or your Xbox One X even, you're gonna want to replay this game just to get this awesome enhanced frame rate and enhanced resolution here as well. To finally be able to play an open world game like this on a console on the 4K TV is just incredible. For some of you PC gamers out there who are absolutely laughing right now, we actually on the console side have only just been able to reach the 60 FPS on these massive open world games. So in terms of the actual game, I do have to be honest here, I enjoyed it, but this just felt so repetitive. Some of the quests in this game just felt so long-winded and a little bit boring in some cases. Like, you really have to spend a good 60 to 70 hours just to get through the main storyline here. It just seems a bit strange because some of these main story quests that they call them were very side questy. Like, some of it was just a bit odd. So it really ended up being too long for my liking. A game does not have to be long to be a good game. But I did like that this was set in the UK for the main part of the game, but I must admit, really not as entertaining as being in somewhere like Egypt or some other exotic place where you're climbing these incredible buildings. Like, all you have really in the UK is a couple of cathedrals and stuff like that that aren't really that high that you need to climb, and it's just very basic. I mean, I live in the UK, there's not a lot here in that kind of architecture, so yeah, but it was still a very fun experience and very much well worth playing on the next gen consoles if you enjoy this type of game. So the next best game to play right now on your Xbox Series X or S is actually Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This is a phenomenal looking game here on the next gen consoles. Obviously, you get the usual insane fun Call of Duty experience that we all know and love. But more importantly, this time around, you get much better performance and much improved visuals. This isn't like we went from the 360 to the Xbox One with Call of Duty Ghosts, if you guys remember that, and pretty much everything looked identical from the 360 to the Xbox One version. No, this time we're getting a full 120 FPS for the first time on console, and also a 60 FPS ray traced mode as well, with a target resolution there of 4K. So this just looks absolutely awesome, and it's the best looking shooter game right now by far on the next gen systems. It's just incredible, but I must admit, those zombies looking more terrifying in the 4K ray trace mode now than ever. Like, it's insane. They look really creepy, and I might have to not play that too much. But next game here on the list is Control Ultimate Edition. Now, this game at the time of filming this video is actually on Game Pass right now, so if you guys have Game Pass, you can just give it the download and check it out right now as we speak. So this game has been optimized for both the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X as well, to add ray tracing and also higher frame rates and resolutions than its predecessors. I am actually still awaiting to play this as I have quite a big backlog of games at the moment, but there are so many games that I want to replay. This is the problem right now. So many games are being enhanced, and there's so many that I've got to play before I get to some of the new games as well. But this game does look absolutely gorgeous from what I've seen on like Digital Foundry's videos on the next gen systems, and it's one to definitely dive into if you've already played this on the previous gen consoles, and also if you are completely new to this kind of game. I definitely recommend though replaying this now we've got 60 FPS, which is the best upgrade. Seriously, 60 FPS is so much better than 30 FPS. I cannot go back anymore. It's just awful. So next one on the list here is a must play here. I've spent so many additional hours in this game since the launch of the Series X, despite this game actually coming out a little while ago. So this is Forza Horizon 4, and my god, did this game look absolutely insane. Honestly, if you think car games looked good on the previous generation, like the One X, this game just boosts it so much. It is phenomenal, guys. Seriously, it is by far the best looking racing game out there right now. You get a perfect, gorgeous 60 FPS gameplay, and it just looks amazing. Seriously, words doesn't describe how good this game looks right now. Go and check it out. It's on Game Pass. Just download it right now. Go and play it. You'll see exactly what I mean and why I'm so hyped up about this game, because I poured so many hours. Even though I've poured hundreds of hours into this game before, I put so many more hours into it. Now it's on Series X, and I'm not a huge fan of racing games, but this game with the open world aspect just looks great. Please go try it out, guys. I beg you. Next, we have another must-play one as well, which is Gears 5. I did actually play this on the Xbox One X, but I played the Hivebusters DLC on the Series X. This is another game that is incredible looking. Seriously, yet again, one of the best adventure shooters you can play on any platform right now. You have gorgeous 4K at 60 FPS, and then in the multiplayer as well, if you have HDMI 2.1 monitor or TV, you can play 4K at 120 FPS as well. How insane is that, guys? Seriously, just incredible. And then paired with the amazing Series X Dolby Atmos audio support as well, you have an all-round just incredible experience on this game. The Hivebusters DLC is a must-play as well. I actually preferred the Hivebusters section to the main campaign. It was awesome. It was really fun. Some great new characters in that Hivebusters section that I think we may see in the next Gears game. So a must-play if you're a fan of the franchise, or even if you're just getting into the franchise. It's great. So recently I've been getting back into Halo and have been playing through the older games as a kind of build up for myself towards this year's Halo Infinite when it does eventually launch, hopefully. So I have been playing through both Halo Reach and Halo 1 so far on the Master Chief Collection, and this is another one that's just an incredible, massive boost over the previous games. These might be old games and games that have been out for a long time, but they have been remastered. I mean, on the Series X, these play at 4K, 120 FPS. Like, just again, how amazing is that? If that's not a reason enough in itself to dive back into these old, gorgeous legacy Halo games, it just, I don't know what you're doing. Like, seriously, you get to play these old games with better graphics, better resolution, triple the frame rate in some cases, and quadruple actually in some cases, I believe. So seriously, go back if you haven't played Halo before, or you want to replay these games, then do on the Series X, because it just looks so good, and I can't wait to continue my journey through the Master Chief Collection on these awesome titles. Okay, so it wouldn't be an Xbox video here without me talking about Sea of Thieves. I will keep this short because I know there's some people who absolutely hate this game, so I'll keep it quick to not upset everybody. The first thing you'll notice though when booting this game up on both Series S and X, and the same for pretty much all of the games we've just talked about and the ones we will talk about as well, are the load times. Seriously, we used to wait 4 minutes sometimes from loading screen to get actually onto the boat in Sea of Thieves. Now it takes a mere 35 seconds at max, really, and you're in with your boat and, you know, playing. So it's just so much time saved already. And then on top of this, you get 4K resolution on the Series X, and also a 120 FPS mode on Series X as well, which has recently been added, which is just fantastic. So you really do get the true next-gen pirate experience on the Sea of Thieves game on Series X and S as well. I don't think it's the same, but on S, it's pretty good. But yeah, again, guys, I won't keep it too long on this game because some of you hate it. I'm not sure why, but if you like it, do try it out on Series X because it has been massively improved. So The Medium is another must-play title here. It is a horror game, which, not gonna lie, I did struggle with. I did start actually streaming this game on my Twitch. I got too scared and had to stop because I got jump scared, and it was just like, oh my gosh, can't do it. But anyway, it has a split screen vision feature where in some sections of the game, you're actually controlling one character, but you're controlling that one character through 2 worlds. The same world, but a darker version of a world and a lighter version of the world. So that's really interesting. This is insanely demanding on both the Series X and Series S, but it really does make it feel next gen because this is something that you just could not do on any previous gen hardware here, which is really, really cool. Like, this game makes a 3090 cry. The 3090 only just hit 60 FPS at 4K on ultra settings. Like, that's how insane this game is to run. It's crazy. We then have Yakuza as well, which has been optimized for Series S and X as well. Yakuza Like a Dragon takes advantage of the Xbox Series X hardware, providing 2 distinct display modes to choose from. Normal targets 60 FPS at 1440p, while high resolution bumps the resolution to 4K, but halves the frame rate to 30 FPS. So I would just stick to that 60 FPS, 1440p. It is the way to go this generation. We need 60 FPS. I don't care whether it's 900p and we get 60 FPS. I want 60 FPS. It is the best thing to happen to console gaming in a long time. But seriously, in this video, you might think we've just talked about double frame rates and a slight boost in resolution here and there. But seriously, this frame rate actually is the big upgrade this generation, not the ray tracing, not all that kind of stuff. It is the fact that we're getting proper frame rates on these games. We're not seeing these blurry images when we rotate fast around a character or whatever. This really does bring an all new experience entirely to us as the gamers. But anyway, guys, we will leave it there for now. So this has been some of the best games to play right now, the most enhanced titles for Series S and X. I will probably do another one of these in a few months as well, when there's a lot more games to kind of talk about here. So make sure you do subscribe and push the bell icon to be notified when that goes up on my channel as well. Also, please do consider dropping a like on this video as well if you have enjoyed it. It really does help me out. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video, and yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye bye.